question series. It just said I had low connections. Hopefully you can still hear me and see me. So we have a great question. How do you promote people to leadership? Dickie sent a question. How do you promote people to leadership? We're going to be talking about that very carefully is going to be the answer for sure. But we want to say thank you. This year, Bill.com has been a great sponsor of the Ask Jason question series. Now, they're also a sponsor of our podcast. And why? Because they're an awesome platform. Our firm's been using them for 8 or 9 years, something like that, like forever. We're a virtual firm, so really everything we do is run on top of the Bill.com platform. And they've just updated the whole product this year. They've done a revamp of the whole site, their whole brand. It's amazing. That's their new logo. It's really cool. And I mean, they have international payments now. They're adding tons and tons of countries. And so you can find things easier in the platform. Actually, the platform's now AI enabled. So artificial intelligence, what does that do? Well, it learns your company. It learns the things you're putting into that system. And that just leads to a lot more automation and efficiency. So we actually can't run it can't run our business without Bill.com. If you go to that website, you'll see some checklists we made in our firm to help onboard a client into Bill.com. It's such a robust platform. We do a lot to train and teach our clients how to use it. Okay, to the question, how did you promote people to leadership from Dickie? Thank you, Dickie, for sending in that question. How you do it very carefully. Now, just a couple of things. Promoting people to leadership is different than just hiring people, right? So you want to hire people. They're typically, if you're hiring somebody, they're normally rolling right into a position and doing a job. Leadership a lot of times it's a whole nother thing. It's doing a job, but it's also leading work or leading people. So when you promote and hire a leadership team, you don't just give them work. You actually have to influence the way that they lead too, which is really important. So people who are in a role perform that role, and they can do that role well or not well. But if you move them to a leadership role, they have to do their job well, but also do the work in the way that the owner would do it. That's what a leader does. They do work in the way that the owners would do it. And one thing that drives promotion into leadership is actually not the team. The team doing their job, you have a bunch of people doing their job. They don't go to the owner typically and say, promote me. Now, they may do that, but I'm saying that's not what drives healthy promotion. It's typically the company having a need. It has a need that must be filled, not only by a role, but a leadership position. So if anybody says to me, hey, I'm going to promote somebody to leadership, I would say, why? Why are you going to do that? What is making you think you have to do it? And just that question alone means don't create leadership positions unless you have to. There has to be a why, and that why typically is the company needs there to be another leader. Why? Because the owner can no longer do all of the leadership roles in the company. And that's the why you got to figure out. So if you're thinking about promoting somebody to leadership, it's not because you want to go take more time off as the owner. It's because you as the owner can't fulfill all of the leadership roles that the company requires you to fulfill. And if you get to that point, you have to promote a leader. Promoting a leader from within is the easiest way to promote. Hiring a leader from without is trickier and riskier, but you can also do that too. We've done both ways in our firm. So, Dickie, I hope that helps with some principles of promotion, promoting people up to leadership. It's a tricky thing you're doing. And just remember, when you promote somebody to a leadership, you have to spend time with them. They want to lead well. If they've accepted the position, they probably want to lead well. So you got to encourage them, support them, help them know what you want them to do and how they lead. They have to go turn around and talk to workflow or people and learn to lead. Leadership is a whole skill. It takes a long time to learn that, so that we're always practicing being leaders. So promoting somebody to a leader is not just dumping somebody in a leader role and you getting to take off and go to Spain or go to some foreign country and sit on a beach and chill. Not that that's bad. I'm just saying you don't dump a company on a leader. Typically, a company has needs that an owner can no longer fully fulfill on their own, so a leader is needed. So I hope that helps. Thank you for watching the Ask Jason Questions series. Happy 2019, but happy your 2020, new decade coming up. Let's make it an awesome one. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the other side. See ya.